Greetings. Happy Thursday. I am the Moon Mama. We have made it to the other side of November 3rd. I think there still isn't a fully clear um, understanding of who won the election, but I'm no longer getting those flyers at my door that have all of these petitions to vote or propositions on them. I'm no longer getting text messages from strange people asking me to support Joe Biden and to give him my first child. I'm no longer getting social media messages insisting that I vote. And so I am very excited that we have made it past that portal. Yay! And for those of you who are still interested in the experience of We Make Love Not War, the recording is available and it is really incredible. And I encourage you to go over there and register for it and do it on your own because it is transformational and that's what we're about. That's what we're up to. So today is a Jupiter day, and Jupiter is the planet that governs luck and blessings and expansion. Jupiter is the planet that rules Sagittarius. And in the ancient times, Sagittarius was, Jupiter was like the king, the king of all of the planets. And then Saturn came in and it was like, okay, then it was debatable. So Jupiter and Saturn are opposites of one another. Where Jupiter is about exuberance and joy and faith and hope and vision, Saturn is about the practical daily routines that actually require us to do things. And it's not sort of a faithful, bypassing kind of thing. It's the actual nuts and bolts of it. So today, Jupiter is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is where Saturn rules, and Capricorn is our structures, it's our government, it's time, it's karma, cause and effect. What you put out, you get back. And, just seeing the evidence of that is Capricorn governs our skeleton, our teeth, our hair, our nails, those things that sort of make us who we are, that internal structure. And Capricorn is having an undoing right now. So we see our governmental structures are coming down, our social structures are coming undone. The way we've thought and believed for decades is being challenged now. Our beliefs around marriage and monogamy is being challenged. Our beliefs around gender and sexuality and sensuality are being challenged. Our beliefs around race and all of that, all of those things are social structures and conditions. Our beliefs around religion. I was just on my Facebook page and was sharing how I really was grateful that I did not participate in this election process at all and how peaceful I feel. And then someone came and quoted a Bible scripture and I just was like, I don't believe in the Bible. Like, that's not my spiritual text. I do not follow Jesus Christ. I don't believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. And so that is, all of these structures are being challenged. And, I will say, as I begin to determine and define for myself my own spirituality, my own belief in health, my own beliefs and practices around political understanding and social things, as I do that, it is challenging. It is like a stretch to go, oh, am I going to let go of this thing that I've been conditioned to believe is absolutely the truth? Like, I was a born again Christian when I was a child. I spoke in tongues. I believed in Jesus. I was at church Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My grandfather was a minister, owned a church. He not owned a church, but he was the owner of the church, but he created the church and led a community. And so all of that was very much a part of my core thing. And as I mature and grow and challenge these notions inside of me, and as I also do research and learn, I begin to see like, oh, this isn't really suited to me any longer. And I do tremble. Like, when I was told that I would die if I didn't believe in Jesus Christ. I would go to hell if I didn't believe in Jesus Christ. So I have to remember that those are narratives that were given by Western Europeans to Black people, and it's not my truth. And it's not been a truth that I've experienced as powerful and real in my life. Had I experienced it as powerful and real, I would have done it. But really, all I experienced was the fear and the suppression and the oppression of the Christian identity around Jesus Christ. So it is not something that I even care about any longer, more than just to say, leave me the fuck alone. But I have also understood that the Bible comes from the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and who, Jesus is patterned after Haru, and or Horus. And so the more I understand where these things come from, I don't feel obliged or obligated to practice, even though I still tremble a little bit, because there's still a teeny little voice inside of me that says, whatever they told me to believe. And that shit just makes me sick. That it takes so much time to extricate those values that were given to me and my ancestors out of my consciousness, out of my way of being. And that people come and sort of like throw a net over you and sort of try to make you feel a certain way about yourself. And the thing that I really hope in my work is that I share my story because it's what I know. But you have a story. And your story is what you know. And maybe your story includes Jesus Christ and Christianity. And that is okay. We don't have to be the same. That's the thing that we get to recognize on this plane here. We don't have to all fall in lockstep and barrel with one another. Really, whatever you believe is the truth. And that is what I have discovered, is that this mind and this heart will create whatever reality we desire. So as long as it's anchored in love, and that love can be for Jesus Christ or through Christianity, but it can also just be for the cosmos and nature, and all of that is absolutely as valuable as anything else. So it's very important that we realize that no one person has the answer. And if there is an answer, the answer is that it's within you. Whatever your desire is, whatever you want is within you, that you're not going to find the answers by seeking them on the outside. So today on this Jupiter Day, it's about your faith. It's about you believing in yourself. And as Jupiter has been in Capricorn, and Capricorn, the structures are coming undone. It's like, do you believe in yourself to live the life that is your divine call to live, to be the person that you are here to be, and not take on the notions and the conditioning and the scripts and the narratives that we've been handed, because those are not for you. They are not for you unless you say that they are. And the moon today is in Cancer. And the moon in Cancer is this internal feeling. So our feelings and our emotions are really running high. Like you might, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday he's a Cancer moon, and he was saying that, I seem all cool, calm, and collected, but inside there's a lot churning inside of me. And that's how all of us might feel. Like internally, there's a deep thing going on. And so just pay attention to that and notice that. Feel your feelings. Do not skip over your feelings, because your feelings are information, but to feel inside of your body is your power. I feel like my body, I feel like something is growing inside of my body right now. Like energy is just spreading, and I can feel it. And I can feel the energy in my lower back. I can feel the energy in my womb. I can feel the energy in the right side of my body. I can feel the energy and going up the back of my head. Like I feel all of this energy happening. And I understand that is because there's all this new energy coming from the sun through our solar system and into the earth realm. And the earth is also evolving. So there's a lot of energy happening in that way as well. And so, right now, as all these structures are changing, we are being given energy and power so that we can create the lives that we desire so we can build the reality that we desire. And that requires that we let go of what no longer serves us and what no longer suits us and really believe in ourselves. And for those of you who don't have confidence, if you're not feeling confident enough to believe in yourself or trust, just there are things you can do, like turn off the TV, stop listening to commercials that say, are you bankrupt, or do you have a health condition, or are your kid, like all of that stuff. Turn that stuff off, because that stuff drains on your energy. Eat foods that are clean, organic. Don't eat as much meat as possible. Don't eat sugar. Those are kind of things that pull on your energy and keep your energy from being able to be built into the confidence and the divinity that you are. And with the moon in Cancer, you really want to nurture yourself. You want to bring your attention and energy to yourself so that you can build your own sense of self, so that you can build home inside of yourself. And with that, on the 8th, we start the next moon cycle. That energy is we're going to be focusing this entire moon cycle on awakening your what is the language we're using for it? Awakening your sacred whore, the awakening of the sacred whore. In ancient times, the sacred whore, or the feminine energy, was healing, and it was understood that it was medicine. It was understood that the women who were healers were also sensual tantrikas, that not only did they use their sexuality to heal, to transform, to transmute, but they used it in order to take on the negative energy from men who had been to war, and they would transmute it and help these men release the energy out of their bodies through their love, through their compassion, through their devotion to the masculine. And so if you are interested in honing in on this energy for yourself, honing in and owning your sensuality, owning your power in the way that Christianity took away from us and said that you have to be pure and a virgin. All of that is ridiculous, ridiculous nonsense. So if you want to step back into your own sexual power, you can register for the 13 moons here in my link tree for this month. The first month is $47. It is a subscription. Every month we focus on a new energy. This month we're focusing on the sacred whore, and next month we will focus on something else. But if you go look at my link tree here, you will see that. You don't have to stay for the entire year, but I recommend that you do, because if you do an entire year of the moon cycles with us, you will reignite every aspect of your life as we move through the new and full moons every single month. This is a powerful work for women to be able to realign themselves to the natural flow of energy, to the cycles of the moon, and align that energy internally to you and also externally. So with that, I am the Moon Mama. I look forward to you joining the moon work, and I also look forward to you, if you're still interested in checking out the We Make Love Not War class, because we really anchored in this experience of passion and pleasure here. So with that, have a beautiful day. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.